Hi, I'm the subject lead of Religious Studies and Citizenship. In the school, in Year 7, we study Religious Studies every second term, and we do it in a very much a thematic way. So this year, students are going to be looking at identity, at economy, and at shared power. So we'll be starting with identity and following very much the Equalities Act of 2010, so looking at how those aspects of identity and multiple identities can work together and how we can support people fight against things like discrimination, both in the political sphere, but also religiously speaking. We'll then move on to study the environment and look at some case studies of some political activists who are trying to change the world and support environment and support the environment. Finally, in preparation to move towards Year 8, we're going to consider the economic duties that come with religion and in Parliament, such as things like the welfare state and charity. So then once students get into Year 8 and 9, we start to follow the University of Exeter's Big Ideas curriculum, which again is a thematic-based one. So currently we're considering how we can make sense of life's experiences and how we can respond to those challenges that life throws at us. We consider both the importance of this in a spiritual sphere, but also in the political sphere, and what we can do in order to support our communities in moving forward and making stronger communities, both religiously and politically. Finally, the students who do choose to go on and study GCSE RS are going to be doing the AQA Religious Studies A course, and that is split 50-50 into Christian beliefs and practices and Islamic beliefs and practices, and then the second part of the course is going to be thematic studies, where we look at religion and life, we look at crime and punishment, and we look at social justice. And there we're very much going to be able to get these controversial ideas and look at how both religions respond to these, which really opens us up to debates such as the existence of evil proves that God does not exist.
Hi, I'm Miss Corlett, so I'm part of the Citizenship and RE team at Harris Academy Beckenham. I'm going to talk to you about Year 10 Citizenship. So all students will study citizenship using the edXL as our exam board. We cover 4 topics, so we cover identity, ethnicity, the UK legal system, and the UK's place on the global political stage. So far we have discussed the right to freedom, of speech, generating an understanding of the role of the media and how it may impact personal or professional opinion. We have also looked at how to participate in democracy and linking the topics of what is happening in current affairs. This also includes the ways in which we can make positive changes around us. Understanding these different forms of actions and what is happening around us in the wider society helps us to prepare students to make their own informed decisions and choices based upon their own thoughts and beliefs. Following these topics, we're going to take an in-depth look into the role of the EU and the effect that Brexit may have on society. There have been key changes recently that directly impacts our society. A large focus within citizenship this year has been to include those from different heritages and backgrounds, generating a focus on Black history and understanding the up-and-coming Black history curriculum. This has been integrated into the curriculum with an understanding of the 5 core British values to help us ascertain the different thoughts and opinions which have created Britain as we know it.
Alex, what do you like about studying RE?
I like studying RE because you can have any point as long as you can justify your opinion.
Right, Naomi, what do you like about studying RE?
I like the fact that you learn moral things, and I like also the fact that I learn from example in the Bible and Quran. You learn about literal interpretation and metaphorical interpretation.
Okay, Alex, do you believe in God?
No, I do not believe God exists, which means I'm an atheist.
Naomi, do you believe in God?
Yes, I'm a non-Trinitarian, however.
Are you okay? And what branch of religion do you subscribe to? Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Yes, don't worry, we'll fix it. Alex, so Naomi believes in Christianity. What do you think about that? Why are you an atheist?
I'm an atheist because I believe in philosopher Mackey's inconsistent triad, which says that God cannot be omnipotent and omnibenevolent with evil existing. However, evil does exist.
I would like to counter-argue with that point. Evil does exist, however, that doesn't determine that God doesn't. And we should also use the example, Abraham and his son, where God tested Abraham's faith through telling Abraham to kill his son. And however, this was stopped, but it just shows that that is a really, really hard challenge, to kill someone you love. But he was about to do it, but he was stopped. That shows us that if you are to do something that for God, you will literally receive the reward. Like Jesus also stated on the Sermon on the Mount.
I do agree with your point. However, Eli Wiesel was a Jewish boy in a concentration camp who prayed for God every single day and hoped for liberation soon and the safety of his family. However, part of his family were murdered by the Nazis, and liberation didn't come for a few years. So when he was liberated, he became an atheist and stopped believing in Christianity.
I strongly empathise with the suffering of both Eli and other people who have suffered in the past and present. However, the book of Genesis teaches us that not all humans are good. So that we may not understand what's right and what's really wrong. And if we're questioning God's methods in giving challenges, then what does that really say about our faith?
Well, say a teacher is challenging you and saying something, then you should challenge that, because say if they're telling you off for something that didn't exactly happen, then you could challenge that and question that authority. Countering your point, authority can be questioned and it's logical.
Well, in stark contrast to your point, religion is not really anything to do with logic, it's to do with faith.